There are few things in life as shattering as an earthquake or as frightful as a flood. And when those two types of natural disasters combined from deep within the Pacific to create the tsunami that swallowed the shorelines of northeastern Japan on March 11, 2011, the whole world watched with grief at the harm and loss of life. In those early days of international response, many inside and outside the church sprang into action, bringing aid and comfort to the survivors. And after the water receded and immediate danger subsided, life in this modern industrial country found a way to continue on. But the hard-hit Japanese communities in the Sendai region were still suffering, in particular, those whose way of life in this area is heavily dependent on their ability to fish and provide for their families. Some of them, like Kinichiro Abe, had just a fleeting chance to consider saving their goods before they realized their own lives were on the line.
The family that evacuated to the mountain told me the tsunami was coming. I thought I was not going to make it. It was something I would have never expected in all the world. No words can describe it.
There were countless stories of narrow survival and tragic loss, and they were quickly shared among the local leaders of the church in Japan.
During the first week after the tsunami hit, there was not enough food to suppress the hunger.
But in the days that followed, the church stepped in under the direction of then presiding Bishop H. David Burton and carried on today through Bishop Gary E. Stevenson to donate the heavy-duty tools the fishermen needed to help them get back on their feet.
Here is a group that have been completely devastated of their livelihood. And this donation will assist them to get a portion of their fleet back on the water and start a little cash flow for their cooperative to survive. And they can be self-reliant. And that's really what church assistance is all about, is to help people become self-reliant.
The process to recover has been slow, but steady.
A fisherman can live if there is tomorrow. We go out and fish. In this area alone, 160 people were killed. From now on, can we continue living in this area? And will the fishing industry be able to continue? That was the first thing that came to my mind.
It's worth noting that the fishing industry in Sendai's Miyagi Prefecture is not dominated by large international corporations, but by small, independent fishermen who cultivate and fish these waters cooperatively, and do so like farmers who harvest land when the season is right and ready.
People from different places offered us much support. I was not expecting that much help from those early stages. Since we had never had such an experience, I did not think that we could recover like we did.
And as soon as we got inside this industry, we began to realize that there were just a certain few things that they needed to get started. One of the things that they needed was refrigeration and ice.
The church's donated goods have gone a long way to help the fishermen recover what the tsunami took away. The very tools of the trade, nets and ropes, a new boat ready to go out to sea, forklifts on the docks, and the much-needed ice-making machines to keep that catch on ice and get the fish to market just as fast as they can.
But the best thing is every home become unified, and family bonds become real. Things that we almost gave up on were actually strengthened. I express my gratitude to the members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I will not forget this feeling of gratitude and continually strive to live with hope.